everybody. You are listening to the Saturday edition, recorded on Friday, of the Blitz Morning Show, and I am your host. My name's Toby Brendel. I thank you for tuning in and letting me come into your house on this fine, beautiful day on Saturday. What is new? What is exciting? And what's happening on your end of the world? Just give me a tweet at coffeeman_radio and tell me where you're listening, and I'll give a shout out to you next week. Before we get the show started, what I want everybody to do is send me questions that I can answer on Monday's show. You can email it to us at theblitzmorningshow@gmail.com, or even hit me up on Twitter. I will answer all the questions, maximum of 10, because I don't want to totally bore you guys. Okay, the intro is done. The intro is here. Let's get the show started and go. All right, I got a lineup of topics today. It was actually quite easy to grab these topics because they're the ones that basically slap me in the face both ways. And why not? Let's get her started. All right. First of all, with society of today, it's been interesting to see what's been popping up. And this one was quite interesting. Corey Hart stepped down for an awards show as the host because of some of his comments that he said and offended the LGBTQ community. What the hell does lesbians, gays, bisexuals, transgender? I'm not even going to say that one. All right. And he said something about it got them offended, so he just decided it was better off for him to step down. I have a better idea. Why don't we not have an award show? Yeah, I know. You need award shows because they somewhat bring in people, and you need platforms for people to preach what they stand the right for. Oh. Yeah, I just say, just get done with all award shows. Nobody really watches them. Anybody can fake anything. Another thing that they should ban are words in songs. So my proposal for 2019, do not buy music with words, but instead buy instrumental music, like this. Then make up your own words to go with the song. It's knowing, oh no, what to do. I just put on my shoe. Now I gotta go back, get my boots. That's what I gotta do. Hit me back with my red boots. Yeah, I don't know. You guys get the point. But how can you get offended by music? Like the beat. People get more offended by the actual music itself. So, let's swing her right back and start back in playing music like Beethoven. Not like his music, because I'm pretty sure that people are going to get offended by what he did back in the 1800s. Anybody who has driven on these wonderful roads through Canada, northern the northern U.S., you have heard of horror frost. Not horror like in porno. Horror as in scary. As you guys know, I've been talking about whatchamacallit, the fog that's been blanketing my part of the province for the last little while, which also apparently led to some of the power outages we had on Tuesday. But today, I thought it was actually kind of funny. As I'm cruising down the road, I'm doing the speed limit. Don't worry, guys. I was doing the normal limit. And out of the corner of my windshield, I looked and it's like, is that a car? So I'm paying attention to it. If it wasn't for the black on the front of this police car, I would have never ever seen it. It clashed so well with this white bush that it was in front of on the side of the road, I would have missed it. Police should be going and parking by white bushes along highways and things like that, because their vehicles alone would have kind of blended together, or even have something sticking in front covering the black. It was one of those beautiful cover-ups that only police would dream about. I don't know if he gave any tickets. I just thought it was quite interesting and quite brilliant from my point of view. Alright, I should really cross some of these off. Here. Listen to this while I get this figured out. Okay, got that. Got that. Alright. What the? Oh, I didn't press the button. God dang it. Oh well. Have you heard of Peter Pan? I seen something weird on the internet that made me kind of think twice. Alright, Peter Pan. You know how they came in, got Wendy, and were brothers and stuff like that? Carried him off to Never Never Land, where children never grow up. They stay all the same, and the imagination is wonderful. Think about this. Here, I'll bring up the meme, because it explains it so much better than I can, as you probably already can hear with my horrible speaking and stuff like that. Ooh, where can it be? Oh, here it is. Okay, listen to this. This might shine a new light on what possibly could be a dark, evil twist in Peter Pan, and might destroy your childhood, your movie, and so much more. Peter Pan was an angel that held kids' hands on their way to heaven, aka Never Never Land. That's why the kids never grow up. Those kids are dead. Boom! Spooky. Hey, you may never know it. There's so many conspiracies out there about anything and everything. There's conspiracies about Rugrats. There's conspiracies about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and that Violet Beauregard should have actually won because of this particular reason, and Charlie shouldn't have. It blows my mind. People have so much time to think about things like this. Meanwhile, I'm trying to figure out what's for supper. Oh yeah, bacon. I gotta bring the bacon home tonight. Oh, ting ting. Fine, don't laugh at that. Alex would have laughed. Kim would have laughed. Jill would have probably thrown a wrench at me. Okay. In weather across the world, the Chinese city of Mohe issued a red alert for cold extreme weather. And you're thinking, how cold can it get in China? Well, you guys, I didn't believe it. I clicked on it, and there was videos of people basically taking hot water, throwing it in the air, and it was turning to ice, like instantly. It's like, oh, okay, I know that if you hit the high 30s on the negative side, you can get that. Started reading. the main reason why they put this red alert, yes, red alert, danger up, is because they were receiving temperatures around minus 45 degrees Celsius. I'm not sure what it is in Fahrenheit. All I know, it would not take you very long to get frostbite or even die. Hell, when it's minus 21 like it is here, I don't want to go outside. I want to just sit, relax, hibernate, and that's it. Minus 45, I've experienced minus 42, and that was bad enough as it is. Like, come on, really? All right. Oh, minus 45. No, just freeze my little gonads off. God dang it. Just the thought of it. I know I don't like talking about politics and things like that, because usually our politicians are dumber than a sack of nails. You can basically take a look at our Prime Minister up here in Canada, and I'm pretty sure some of you Americans will say the exact same thing about your president. I said some, I didn't say all. But when people start sharing stuff on Facebook saying in 2018, make sure you don't vote for Justin Trudeau, or 2018 or 2019 or whatever, I'm gonna vote for so-and-so, or don't do this because of that. It's like, I don't have to tell you who I'm voting for. I don't have to tell you who to vote for. Like, everybody has their own opinions, views, everything like that. You don't have to share with me because I don't care. It's like when I said I have to take a massive poop because popcorn gave me diarrhea. You don't care. I don't share it. It's just plain and simple. What the hell are those things? Oh. Alright. Here's a little story. This is totally getting beaten off the trail. When was it? It was a couple of years ago, maybe 3-4 years ago. I was at a client. It's a kind of a bar / restaurant, so I used the washroom. Walked in, and I did my thing, and grabbed a hold of the toilet paper, pulled it down, and all of a sudden, the toilet paper dispenser fell off the wall and landed on my lap. And I thought, whoa, this is really weird. I've never had that happen before. Those things are so tacked to the wall. You could have a tornado destroy that building, and that toilet paper roll dispenser will still be on the wall. But yet, for some odd particular reason, I just take one little toilet paper, pull it, and the whole thing falls off. So on Facebook, I said something like, I had a very weird experience with the toilet paper dispenser land on my lap. That was it. Holy crap, did people give me hate for that? We don't need to know your bowel movements or when you're in the bathroom. And just kept going on and on. Like, I'm looking. I even had private messages saying to take it down because it was gross and disgusting. So I commented and I said, okay, apparently people mistook my point of an incident that happened. They overlooked the situation and they put their own words into my post, and I got in trouble for it. Did I take down the post? No. But it was just freaking funny that a toilet paper thing fell off and landed in my lap. Never got hurt, but it fell. And just think, these nipples We're back about 4 years ago. Not snowflakes, that's a totally different meaning. Sensitive nipples. New term. Alright. Got that one. Alright. Let's head over to music. Alright. Some of you guys are into, hopefully not into mumble rap, but gangster rap, heavy metal, rock, pop, alternative, country, things like that. I want your opinion, feedback, and everything in between about the next two topics. It would have been 3, but I wasn't sure what to write for the third one, so I just stuck with 2. Everybody who's into instrument style music, where you have a drummer, singer, this is in the 1980s, guitar, bass, and drums. You have the good, you have the bad, you have the ugly, you have the facts of life. Most of the time, I don't even know who's the good and the greats of music. Everybody has their own opinions, and that's one of the things that I like about the internet to a certain point, is you'll have people that will agree with you or people that will hate you. Most of the time, people will hate your opinion, and they'll bash you, they'll tell you their opinion like it matters, and why their opinion's right and your opinion's wrong. But opinion's just that. It's what you believe. If you don't like it, that's okay. Nobody cares what you think. So my question is, who is the best guitarist of all time? Of course, you're going to have people go back to the 60s, like with Jimi Hendrix or Buddy Holly, the Beatles, whoever was a guitarist for them. Then you'll hit the 70s, whatever, the 80s, 90s. So it really doesn't matter who you pick. There's 2 guys that stand out. I just thought of this like not even a minute ago, just doing my little rants and stuff like that. So my choice that stands out for me is Wes Borland from Limp Bizkit. I know, Limp Bizkit, Nookie, My Way, My Generation, la 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 la, these blue eyes. But it's just something about Wes, what he does, not only in his guitar licks, his movements, even his wardrobes that he has. Like, there's more to the greatest guitarist than just what he does on stage, say, for example, with the guitar. It's how he presents himself. Like, you can say Wes Borland, you can say Tom Morello from Rage Against the Machine, which is my second pick, Slash from Guns N' Roses. So many people, so many options, so many answers. I know some of you are going to be like, Wes Borland. No. It's like, that's absolutely fine. I don't care. If you have an issue or you want to tell me what you think, head over to Twitter, tweet me, coffeeman_radio. Head over to Facebook, set up a post, let everybody discuss it that way. Hell, I'll even do the post, so you guys won't be left out. What about bass players? That is another question that could be Flea from Red Hot Chili Peppers, or even my pick, Les Claypool from Primus. Slap at the bass. Ooh, ooh, slap at the bass. Ooh, ooh. Slap at the bass. Ooh, ooh. You see, it's just, I like the way he plays. He's quick. He's awesome. If it wasn't for Les, I would have said Flea would have been the best bass player. Because come on, how many bass players can play with a sock on the drum set? Well, bouncing around and slapping the bass. Boom, 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 slapping the bass. Okay, that's every time when I hear bass, I always think slapping the bass, and that's what I always do in my head. So, really, it kind of works out. Weirdly, yes. Strangely, yes. Awkwardly. Very much, I tell you. I could say the top drummers, but the drummers are going to be a little bit more difficult. My opinion for best drummer might be, is it Jory Jordison? I think that's what it is. From Slipknot, or formerly as Slipknot. I'll post these on Facebook so you guys don't have to. Then you can come back, you can answer them. And we can have a discussion sometime next week on some of the posts that you do. Alrighty, well, I think that is about it, you guys. I think I've talked long enough for today. And plus, besides, I'm pretty sure you want to get on and keep doing what you're doing today. So, thanks for tuning in to the Blitz Morning Show, Saturday edition, originally recorded on Friday. And if you have any questions, comments, anything like that, if you want to discuss something, you can tweet me at coffeeman_radio. You can also email, which I have not received an email yet, at theblitzmorningshow@gmail.com, or head over to Facebook. Just do a search for The Blitz Morning Show. Let's get it hopping, let's get it popping, and I will see you Monday on this exact same platform, this exact same show, with a bunch of questions that I'll be answering for you. Talk to you later, guys, and enjoy your week.